What's going on, my Fly Happy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Anthony Davis came out and said exactly what I've been saying all along about the Lakers, man. We're about to get into it. But before we do that, y'all make sure you hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We trying to hit 300. So if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. So basically, man, Sham had an interview with Anthony Davis. And AD was just saying, like, hey, I would like to move to the 4. And I think we need to replicate how we looked for the 1920 season. And that's what I've been saying all along. I'm like, I don't know why y'all dismantled that team. I don't know if it's because of the Dwight Howard stuff that's, you know, coming out about him and men and all this other crazy stuff. I don't know what was going on. But they had a complete team. I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't necessarily say it was the best team, but fam, they had defense. They had three-point shooting, decent three-point shooting. They had the inside game on lock. Y'all got rid of everybody on that team and dismantled a championship team and didn't even try to run it back. Like, it didn't make sense to me, man. So, yeah, let's get into the interview that AD had with Shams real quick.
What more can be done with this roster? Are you satisfied with the roster? Do you feel like you guys need some more here?
I think we need another big. I feel like I've always been at my best when I've been the 4. And having a big out there, we know it worked when we won the championship with JaVale and Dwight. I'm at the 5 and I'm at the 4. I think our 1920 team was like the perfect construction of a team. We had shooters, we had dogs defensively, we had scorers. We knew like everybody who knew their role.
It sounds to me like you're saying you guys are maybe a couple pieces away.
We are though. Like, I really feel like we are.
Fantastic stuff from our Shams Charania, who joins us here on the desk now. By the way, the full conversation you can check out on ESPN.com. Let's all put our general manager hats on here if we could. Bob, since you were one, I'll start with you. If you're the general manager of the Lakers and you're hearing Anthony Davis say that, what do you do next?
Well, you were egging him on, by the way. Shams, our buddy here, was pushing buttons.
He did his job.
You're right. He did do his job. Okay, so what would I do? Well, obviously he said that to the world. I assume he said it privately. What would I do? Look, I did that job. It's a hard job. I think you make the team the best you can. A lot of people look at, I need this, 1 or 2 pieces. I'm sure if the Lakers can get 1 or 2 pieces, they'll get 1 or 2 pieces. But sometimes the deal isn't. It's hard, man.
Stop. No,
it is hard to build these teams.
No.
You went
out and got Kevin Durant.
Well,
it's not hard to make a deal.
Okay, you know what? That is not a normal situation. Here's what I would say. When he referenced that championship team,
yeah,
that's hard. That was a great team. It's easy to look back and say, well, why don't we do that again? It's hard. And by the way, I think Anthony Davis is an awesome player. I do. And he can say whatever he wants. But it's hard to do these things, guys. And you don't know.
Time on.
I'm done.
I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
Who gives a damn about how hard it is? That's why you get paid the big bucks. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that ain't getting paid what executives in the NBA or anywhere else to get paid. It's a hard job, so damn what? Get it done, number one. Number 2, Anthony Davis. He's big time, and we know how big time he could be if you got another big, so you try to get him another big. However, when it comes to LeBron, and that's what I wanted to get into, because obviously when you're talking about Anthony Davis and he's talking about what the team needs, you know, some people can argue he's been contaminated by LeBron James. Which LeBron James are you listening to? Are you listening to the one that wanted a point guard and Cleveland went out and got Deron Williams after they had gotten Kyle Korver years ago? Are you listening to LeBron James that told him, I want Russell Westbrook after winning the championship in the bubble, even though you got bounced out of the playoffs the next year, and you know, you lose a Kyle Kuzma, you lose a Alex Caruso, you lose all of these guys. You're bringing Russell Westbrook. Do you listen to that, LeBron? Or do you listen to LeBron that ultimately assisted in Russell Westbrook being out so you could get a D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, and those guys? I don't know, but I do know this. When Anthony Davis speaks, I'm going to listen to him because that brother is balling. You know how desperately you need him on the Lakers front line. If he says he can be better with additional big, you go out there and you find additional big. I don't give a damn if it's a garbage man. Go get him off the street and bring him on the roster. Big perk out of retirement. Do what you got to do.
Look, I get his whole rant about LeBron James, but was it necessary, bro? Was it necessary? Since LeBron broke Michael Jordan's record with the, what he had, was it most 30-point games? Stephen A has been on LeBron, bro. Like, it's okay, Stephen A, bro. It's just a record, dog. It's just a record, dog. Honestly, AD is right, man. You know, bottom line, he is better at the 4. in my opinion. I've been saying it the whole time. I don't know why they've been trying to make AD a 5. He stated multiple times he don't like the 5 position. He don't want to play right there. Okay, so let's get him somebody and let him play at the 4. What's the problem? You already have the evidence that it works. You had 2 5s in AD at the 4, so it was beautiful clockwork. Beautiful clockwork. And you could say JaVale McGee isn't a top big. I get it. But at the same time, he sufficed, man, right? He did enough, especially rebounding, getting the alley-oops. He was enough, man. Dwight Howard was enough. Defending, yeah, they were enough. You don't really need a star 5. You just need somebody who's competent at the 5. You need a competent 5. You don't need a KD level of a star player. You don't need that. Like Steve, they said, go get a garbage man at this point. That was funny. But, nah, man, I think they need to listen to AD. Get you a 5, man. Their shooting has been looking better, but I think it always dwindles down when they go to the postseason. I do think their bench is kind of missing some pieces as well, but at the end of the day, I think they could compete if you give them a solid 5, man. Get them a solid 5, move AD to the 4, let them go to work, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, how do y'all feel about what AD said, and do y'all think he will perform better if he has a 5, a competent 5? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.